From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. They're working a couple yards past the line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. In motion right is Mims. 2nd and 8. Chased out to his right. He'll wind up and hit to deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he drives that club backward on a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This game has evolved so much over the years that there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80. Hurt. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here, 9 kickoff, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up third and 1.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. And we saw him take a shot on that return, and now he's in some visible pain after it. So we'll get a pause as he's attended to. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dobbins trying the right side. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nix off the play action. Escapes the pocket. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Colts take over a 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19, check up.
Play fake, it's Richardson.
so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Start on the ground. Taylor. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Check.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brandon Jones after the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
From the 42. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ready. Mustang 19.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They give to Taylor, right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's a short gain of 1. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Here we go.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
Richardson back to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning his screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
6-yard line.
Back. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Nix. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Finds Mims. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Slayer, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On the move, headed right. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Read up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Taylor trying the left side. No one around. He's got space. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Taylor now up the middle. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Diving for the goal line, and it's not free. Recovered by the Broncos. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. You get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nick's quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. Give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He lets one fly deep downfield. He connects on the deep shot. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 1-score game before halftime. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This underneath to Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19 Tigers. Ready.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. He's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. This charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Option give to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
60 box. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
65 catch.
Back to Taylor on second down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Shot 60. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Here he goes again. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Kicks off the play action. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Here he goes on the bootleg. Buying some time right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Complete to Mims. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Over on the counter with Dobbins. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And the Colts sending 6 DBs out there. Dime package, 3rd down coming. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. This is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 9, go.
Again, left side to Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 70, Rick. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
To throw, Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
That's good.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go. Viking 18.
He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Colts, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard
19
line.
Lions. Let go.
This is Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 70. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. the play fake. Here's Nix. Left side now, cut by Sutton. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up second down. Play action with Nix. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On third down, here's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. Racing down the left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready?
They take the handoff, now Richardson escapes his grasp.
The first down pass. He was brought down by Emmanuel Mosley. The tackle made back at his
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
65. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you can hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2 touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Bombers.
Here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They've got a man in motion. Throw on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
He's going to push one deep down there. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bino. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Now carry by Giddens. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Here we go. Drag him 60. 70 Lions. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket.
Oh man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Go. Have the 60. Have the 60.
Taylor. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 1. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Nix now, third and 1. Try and push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Cross has it.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.